Talitha Kumai, Talitha Kumai. Arise, woman of God. Arise, man of God. You have been called. You are blessed. You are favored. You are beautiful. Today I'm going to read Ain't I a Woman? You guys ready? Well, children, there is so much racket. There must be something out of kilter. I think that twixt the niggas of the South and the woman at the North, all talking about rights, the white men will be in a fix pretty soon. But what's all this here talk about? That man over there, he says that women need to be helped into carriages and lifted over ditches and to have the best places everywhere. Nobody ever helped me into carriage or over mud puddles or give me over ditches and to have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helped me into carriages or over mud puddles or give me any best place. And ain't I a woman? And ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could head me. And ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? Huh. I could work as much and eat as much as a man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne 13 children and seen most all sold off to slavery. I was born 13 children, 13, and seen most all sold off to slavery. Wow. And when I cried out with my mother's grief, none but Jesus, none but Jesus, woo, heard me. None but Jesus heard me. None but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman? Then they talk about this thing in the head. This thing in the head. What's they call it? What they call it? What they call it? Oh yeah, that's what it. Intellect. Intellect. That's it. That's it, honey. What's that got to do with women's rights or Negroes' rights? If my cup won't hold but a pint and your cup holds a quart, wouldn't you be mean not to let me have my half measure full? Wouldn't you be mean? Then that little man in black there, he says women can't have as much rights as men because Christ wasn't a woman. Where your Christ come from? Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Yeah. Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Man had nothing to do with it, to do with him. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone, these women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again. And now they is asking to do it. The men better let them. The men better let them. Obliged to you for hearing me. And now, old Sojourner ain't got nothing more to say. That was a poem. That was a poem by Sojourner Truth called Ain't I a Woman? It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I just can't add to it. And all I want to say is, ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? Don't I deserve the respect, the consideration? Ain't I a woman? So I love you and I bless you. But more importantly, God loves you more. You are blessed. You are favored. He loves you. And don't forget, ain't I a woman?